What is going on? JustinDezzz back with another Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty on NCAA 14 and the PS3. We are going to quickly, before hopping into the game at the Big House against Michigan, the top 25. Ohio State, 6-0, 1-1 defending national champs. They're rolling. Oregon, number 2 at 5-0. My Canes, shout out to you, 5-0, number 3. Bama's 5-0, number 4. Florida State is 5-0 as well. USC is 6-0. As they face Notre Dame. South Carolina, don't really get why they're 5-1 and ranked before us. So, yeah, not a big fan of that. Clemson, 5-1. They're 8. I don't know how they're above us, especially because we beat a ranked team, Iowa, but it is, I'm not going to complain too much. Florida's 10 at 4-1. Nebraska, who we beat, is number 11. Virginia Tech is 4-2. Obviously, Arizona's 4-2. 13 after losing to USC. 14 is Vanderbilt. 15 is Ole Miss. Now, we're facing them the second to last game of the year, so that's going to be a very interesting matchup if they keep on winning and whatnot. UCLA's 5-1, 16. Troy's 4-0 and 17. Shout out Troy. Kansas State is 5-1 at 18. UCF is 3-2. Iowa's 5-1. They dropped 3 spots to 20. San Diego State's 4-1. Connecticut, UConn is 3-2 at 22. Georgia Tech's 4-2. Air Force just jumped in at 4-1. And Mississippi State, who I believe they lost to. No, they beat Michigan week 1. Is ranked 25 as well. In terms of the Heisman watch, Joe Garrett is up there. He had 6 total touchdowns. He literally almost had 100 yards. I'm pretty sure that's Brett Hundley in real life. I could be very wrong. Dustin Miller, he had a great performance. Jumped him up. And Jordan McCullough from Miami. Steve is still up there. And not a great performance from Shannon Bennett. In terms of conference division standings, we beat Iowa and we beat Nebraska, the 2 teams that could potentially overturn us. So that's huge. We beat the 2 best teams. We face Minnesota next week, so that's going to be huge. But they already beat Michigan State. Michigan could potentially climb, but if we beat them in Minnesota, I feel like we officially have the Legends bracket locked. As the leaders, it's basically Ohio State, and everyone else is just kind of beating up on each other. Indiana did beat Michigan, I believe, so that was kind of shocking to see. So they are 93 overall, 99 offense, 88 defense. We are 88, 90 offense, 87. Hopefully, we can continue the winning streak. Finally get our first win over Michigan in the 2 meetings. They beat us by double digits, and then the first time they whooped our butt by a lot in season 1. But this is a completely different team, everything. But without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Rainy day under the lights in the Big House. This is a personal game. We have not been to the Big House in a couple of years. But we've been a completely different team and everything, and I'm really excited. Because they may be 3-2 and 1-1, but on paper, they're still one of the most talented teams in college football. So to us, this is a big win for the program. As we are underway, Osborne's going to take it out. Gets a solid gain of 27, and Dustin Miller and the Statesmen will start off on offense. Again, this isn't a nationally televised game. It's very weird. But I figured we would get the squiggly line cheeses. Wallace, he's going to break out for a big run. Gain of 21. That's how you start a game, man. Great run. Gain of nothing, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I figured the squiggly lines are going to go crazy. Dump it down. I don't know why it threw like that, but 3rd and 10. Controller's going crazy. You already know the big house. It's going to be crazy. Some people don't know their routes. Dustin Miller to Tyler. Gain of 35 and the first. As we are almost in the red zone. Walls gets stuffed, but gain of 1. As it's 2nd and 9, we're going to go the halfback screen. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll see. Loss of 5, 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14, man. The place is rocking again. At least we're going to get some back, kick the field goal, take the points. Mosley is up, and it is good. We take the 3-point lead. Clemson beats Florida State, so Clemson might jump over us. Something to keep in mind of, as now it's Michigan's turn. I don't know who this quarterback is. Oh, O'Connor. Oh, I don't miss you. As he gets a gain of 7. Dude, this has got to be your last year, because you've been here from, like, the start of the series. Robinson gets pressure, but he gets the throw off, but it's -1, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. Shout out to Kevin Robinson, man. He's had a hell of a freshman year. I can check the stat at the end of this episode, as they're going to get the first. Now, we get as we could actually see what routes our guys are going to be running. As Waylon, he's going to get the first step back, and he gets the first down, gain of 17 as well. So I think it's kind of interesting that, we're kind of flipping up. Oh, great stop. TJ gets stuffed. He's had a rough junior year, man. Like, he's just not been running the ball that great. As the end of the first quarter, 3-0 to Hobart. 2nd and 12. Vanderbilt is up on Georgia. Nah, I like this. Oh, that could have been bad, but shout out Mac Daddy with the great catch, gain of 15. I probably should have not thrown it, but it is what it is. We're going to take it. Hopefully the halfback toss, but can we get a good block? Yes. Oh, beautiful blocks. And we extend our lead to 10. Great run by Wallace. Great blocking by the fullback and the big man. We love it. 50 touchdowns already on the year. Oregon falls to UCLA. That is huge for us in terms of the rankings as well. Realistically, I am not worried about Minnesota, but I feel like if we take care of the next 2 weeks, we have basically the division locked. As it is a pass, and Childress is going to stop it, but Baker gets gain of 5. But right now, we got to focus on keeping the pressure on Michigan, because they are better on paper than us. As they get a great 13-yard gain from Todd Wilson. Because on paper, they are better than us, and they are the best team that we have faced overall this entire year. So, but I am hoping Michigan pulls out a big win against them in the game. And Robinson with a great stop, but he does get 2. Second and 8, Miami, number 3. They steamroll North Carolina. EA didn't let me do that. Childress missed, but Chris Bonner's there, only gain of 3. Third and 5. Big play. And it's a screen. Robinson, he covers it, but Jamie Crooks and Childress sack O'Connor. That is a huge play by the defense. And we could potentially see this lead get extended. Osborne gets a solid gain of 15 as Dustin Miller and the boys, they're back on offense. Victor Jackson, Tyler gets almost a block, but gets a gain of 14. It's going to be interesting. You know, they're kind of testing the no huddle thing. They're testing out what they can do. And thank God it was an incomplete pass. We lived to see another down. Second and 10, 3:20 left in the first half. Dump it down to Wallace. Wallace, he's going to get about 3. Third and 7. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy because, like, Michigan could definitely turn this game around, but I also don't want to be conservative. As it's third and 7. Ryan Kaplan, the freshman. Taysom Hill 2.0. He gets a gain of 24 and the first. Tony Gordon open as well, but I figured, hey, man, why not? Why not feed the young buck? Telegraphed it, yeah. I'd hate the fact that he didn't goddamn lob it, but we caused a turnover, just what I expected. I probably should have just picked a different play. That linebacker read that pick to a T. Like, read my eyes the entire time. Okay, here we go. Gain of 16. That's huge that UCLA beat Oregon. As he throws it out, second and 10. That was just me being too greedy, trying to feed on the play again. And yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, at this point, I try not to get too crazy. As Williams gets the pressure, third and 9. I try not to let it, you know, get too mad about it. Because at the end of the day, it is just a video game. At the end of the day, you know, we're all just here trying to have fun. And oh my God. Gain of 21. O'Connor, he's always had our number. He may not have put up the greatest stats, but he always picks us apart. As he just threw it out, didn't feel the pressure, whatnot. Virginia Tech will probably climb up as well. Florida's going to climb up, beating Bowling Green. Kane stops him. I've never seen that tackle animation before, but he gets a gain of 8, third and 2. I've never seen that tackle animation before. It was kind of cool, actually. I hope they do it again in the future, but yeah, that was something else for sure. Bo Brown hits him so hard that he freaks out, but they get the first down and 7. They're slowly, methodically driving down the field after the interception. Oh, that's bull, bro. They get the touchdown. Are you kidding me? I was literally Joe Francis. I pressed triangle. Didn't even do nothing. But if they did that, you know what, man? EA's just mad that, you know, I tried to beat him twice with the same play. And then, you know, that it is what it is. So they do get the ball at half, as Alabama is probably going to go in the top 3 now as they won. Took care of business. Wallace, he's going to get dumped down. Gain of 3. It's been a little bit ugly. But you know, we knew how tough this game was, regardless of the team's records. We knew as Wallace, he's going to get the first, and we're going to call our first timeout. But this is what I knew we would get into, regardless of the record. They're better than us, and I knew it was going to be a dogfight, and that's what exactly it's living up to be. It's living up to be an absolute dogfight. Kaplan, I thought he had him for a second, but their linebackers had an absolute beast, so I figured no, probably not. TJ, we got to waste our second timeout. 3 for 17, 154, and a pick. Oh, they're blitzing. Oh, they're blitzing. Oh, they're blitzing. Oh, that doesn't matter because guess what? Richards, he's got to get the first in a little bit more. Come on, bro. We don't have all day. We don't have all day. Come on. God damn it. 2nd and 10. 18 seconds left. What a catch and throw by Victor Jackson. Excuse me. Throw by Dustin Miller. Catch by Victor Jackson. Excuse me. But that was a hell of a play. Hell, just great chemistry there. Mac Daddy. Can he get into the end zone? He does get in the end zone. 30 yards. And we extend our lead with 6 seconds left at half. What a great drive. Shout out Mac Daddy for the score. And great route, too. Shout out to Dubby Halftime Show, sponsored by Dubby Energy. As we start the second half, sorry, man. I was so fired up about as they get a gain of 8. I was so fired up about that last touchdown. I completely forgot. Whew. Because to me, I want to beat Michigan bad. Because they're the big school. To me, they're one of the teams that beat us year one that absolutely, as they get a gain of 2 and the first. But yeah, they were one of the first schools that we faced in the series. Like, I think our 3rd or 4th game ever at the Division I level. We played them at the Big House, and they absolutely murdered us. And then we didn't play them for a year in the MAC. And then last year, our first year in the Big Ten, we were in the game with them, I believe, and then we just collapsed in the second half. So to me, this game's very important. I want to beat Michigan to kind of prove to myself and, the college football world, like, hey, we're not any slouches, as Kay and Bo Brown get the stop, loss of 2. Though their record says that they're not great, to me, I think it's a big, big, significant win for the program to go into the biggest place in college football and get the dub as we force a 3-and-out to start the second half. Like I said, we're on a revenge tour. Last year, first year in the Big Ten, it kind of humbled, Papa Rod and the Statesmen after going 11-3, being kind of the Cinderella team of college football year before in the MAC. And oh my goodness, Osborne almost fumbles, but DeMarcus Roberts covers it. Thank you. Booth review, I don't know why, regardless, we're going to get the ball. But yeah, it's been an up and down last couple of years, 11-3, first time in the MAC conference, and then basically we get the money because of all the weird conference alignments. Oh, burn, baby, burn. Oh, if you kept on running, you would have gotten it, a gain of 44. Huge throw. Great play by Tyler. You love to see it. But yeah, and, we basically took the bag, and even though we've made it to the conference championship game, we probably should not have. As we throw it to Kaplan, I don't know why we should have ran, but he's fighting for the first. We'll take it. We're gonna run, see if we could catch them off guard a little bit. But yeah, and last year we went 7-6, made it to the, we stumbled a little bit, then we gained our near the end, and then we lost to Ohio State, and it was a close first half, and then got blown out in the second half, and then Bama, we went toe-to-toe with Nick Saban in Alabama, and, kind of left a bad taste in Papa Rod and these boys' mouth, as it's 3rd and 4 now. But We already matched our total amount of wins last year. We had 7 going into 7 all of last year. We have 7 going into this game. Tyler, you should have caught that, you dick. I want to go for it, but it's Michigan. We got to take our points when we can. So I'm going to do that. Extend our lead. Again, as much as I like to be ballsy, I also got to realize, get points when you need to get points, man. Because you don't know what's going to happen, especially with the teams that are better than us overall. K gets a tackle, but gives up 4. I don't know. To me, man, I don't care about the Heisman. I think it'd be cool if Dustin wins the Heisman, but to me, I'm all about winning a bowl game. Like, actually winning a bowl game for the first time in school history. We've been to 2 in a row, and we've lost in back-to-back years. One by absolute blowout against South Carolina, and then heartbreak against Bama. And I also want to win a conference championship too. That would be very nice as well. As they're going to get the first and a little bit more. I know it's dangerous to look ahead, but to me, that's my ultimate goals this year. Is I don't even know natty title. Oh, fumble! I don't know if he was actually down, but Chris Bonner. I don't know who forced the fumble, but I mean, we'll take a look. Childress? I don't know if he's going to be down or not. Oh, all right. It was a clean fumble. Shout out Childress. Triple option? Sure. Why not? Gain of 6. I'll take it. You know, not crazy, but to Tyler. Dude, you got to catch that. Come on, big guy. You're our wide receiver 1 for a reason, dude. You got to catch that, man. That's all right. I still love you, dog. You got that dog in you. Oh, my God. What the fuck was I? Oh, actually going to go for it this time. I know, it's ballsy. Like, oh, you know, there's still so much time. I know, but I'm also at the point where I'm like, okay. Victor Jackson, like we already gone for it. Like I want to. Oh no, he's knocked out. That's not good. As it went to black. Like at this point, I'm like, dude, we're already up so much. It's time to put our throat on their necks, or turn up a little bit. Kaplan gets another big gain of 32. Ooh. All right, 1st and goal. Oh, all right. This is a weird formation. I dig it, though. Oh, Schneike's first sack. -2. End of 3. I also just realized I will show the recruiting as well at the end of the video. Or in the beginning of next episode, because I just realized it just completely went straight to, and I don't know why I don't know why I threw that. I'm an idiot. I should have just thrown it away, man. Like I forget sometimes. I try to do too much. I try to play hero ball. I try to be, oh, look at me, fancy. I could do these weird plays. Like I just need to. Because, like, it hurts. Because it's not, oh, all right, Jackson's out with a mild concussion. I'll take that. I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot more serious. Not saying a concussion's not serious, but usually that black screen does not mean anything. K gets the stop, but 3rd and inches now. But yeah, the transition from the first half and the second half really wasn't anything, so I can't do the halftime show because it's literally all in one recording now. So I guess you'll see the recruiting at the end of this episode if we get commits and whatnot. But I just realized that. So if you hear me say, thank you for Dubby, thank you for them for actually sponsoring the video. But it just completely, because usually it takes like not that long, and I just realized it's like almost 30 minutes plus. And I'm like, wait, it's usually like less than that for each half. And I realized, ring-a-ding-ding, it's been the entire game that I've been recording. I've just paused it. Second and 10? Oh my goodness. Gain of 7. I mean, is this going to hurt Dustin Miller's Heisman chances? Maybe, but the way I see it is if we keep on winning, it's not going to hurt that much. Bonner, Brown, they're there, but Baker gets gain of 14. I mean, they can keep on going. It's just Miller, Bo Brown, Bonner, Morris, a bunch of statesmen around there gets a gain of nothing. As we got our backup defensive lineman in now, or at least ends. Henderson, Bo Brown, they stop him. 3rd and 2, though, halfway through the third quarter. My bad, it's the fourth quarter. But, I mean, listen, they can take their sweet time. Because they're wasting their own time. Yeah, they can get the first down all they want, but guess what? They got to get a move on. Yeah, see, now I say that, and they're no huddle now. Like, now they want to kick it in gear. Like, dog, I would have done it a long time ago. I was like, you get a gain of 9. Like, almost 3 minutes on this drive. But honestly, it's been my fault with the 2 picks, man. I've just tried to do too much with Dustin. You know, I gotta get. Maybe I should have not. Ever since I jinxed myself about the picks and then the Heisman, and then in my head, it's just like, okay, I gotta ball out with him when I just need to play, because that's what got him to the highest. Miller gets his first career sack. The freshman Blake Miller. But yeah, I just gotta play because that's when I'm at my best, and just don't worry about stats and whatnot. Just do whatever I gotta do to win. Because I've won Heisman's before. Heisman's come with winning. So that should have been a pick, but I'll take the incompletion. 3rd and 18. As it's 3rd and 18. O'Connor. 4th and 18. This could be the ball game. They are going to go for it. I kind of want to sit back, do zone, whatnot. 4th and 18, 2:18 left in the game. Oh, what a great catch, but we shut it down, turnover on downs. As much as I would love to throw it and pat his stats, it's not the right thing to do. As Wallace, he gets a good run. Again, it's not the smart thing to pass, but -3, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 7. We haven't had the best day, but I also feel like we're going to have some good days. We're going to have some off days. Who else but Tyler gets the first and the final timeout? Big plays. He's redeemed himself with the last couple of drops he's had. Great blocking. Wallace is going to bounce inside. Gain of 5. The first down, and he gets more, and that will probably, I mean, it's going to seal the deal, but I want to run a little bit more. I want to just pound the ball, pause, but will our way to get some firsts. Wallace again. Pad our stats in terms of receiving. Shout out Tyler, let's go. Dude, that was such a duck, too. And he was just like, wow. Came back. Great awareness, though. Also, way to cover up. Yeah, 3rd and 9. Getting sacked and whatnot. Dustin has not had the greatest passing stats, but Tyler sealing the deal with a tutty. 13 yards. Ball game. Let's go. I will show the last play. It's been 2 incomplete passes because obviously they need a throw. Kane with the stop. We finally do it. We win in the big house. Win by 20. You'll love to see it. We extend the winning streak as well. Let's go. Look at that. We get Alex Osborne. We also have a couple of guys ready to visit us this upcoming week as well. That is huge. All right, so I'll just quickly do this. It was supposed to be the halftime show, but again, it went so quick I couldn't do it. So I'll just quickly show you the recruiting board, and this is also going to go for next episode as well. I think maybe next week's or next episode's halftime show is going to be like, landscape of college football and whatnot, or the stats, either or. I haven't made up my mind, but let me know in the comments. But I apologize that I didn't do the regular recruiting halftime show, whatnot. But yeah, so we're basically locked up Eddie Lumpkin, RJ Bradford. I'm hoping we can get him in the off season, he doesn't commit by the off season, because I'll put all my points into him. But really, we're trying to get another kicker. Chad Clark, we could add more on him, but I'm not super worried because of Adam West. Ty Cobb, but we're basically slowly getting the guys that we want. Tim Dixon, we're slowly climbing up his board. John Bell, not really, but it's not like there's a terrible lead for him. Maurice Hardy, we got him. Adam Walker, we're added him back to the board. And Alex Osborne, who we just added, 4-star guy. His tackling isn't the best, his pursuit, but he's pretty good zone and man coverage as a freshman. I think that's pretty impressive. And he's 90 speed and 91 acceleration. So to me, that's huge. But next episode, we will... Next episode, we will face Minnesota at home. We got 7 prospects visiting. It is huge. Basically, we're the same team on paper, but hopefully we keep the great season rolling. And if you made it this far to the video, you guys are awesome. In the description is how you can become a recruit if you want to be a recruit. Drop down in the comments. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you know when the next Hobart video or the next video that I do. But I hope you liked this video. And until the next one, you guys have a good one. Peace.